All right, everyone. So on my last video, I told y'all that I was going to get a new printer, that I was looking at two of them. Well, it is here. As you see right here, the box is so huge. So I'm about to show you the printer that I decided on. Drum roll, please. And it is the Epson ET 8550. Woo, woo, woo. I am super excited about this. I am going to go and get it set up. As you see, the box is really big, as you see right here. So I have another table in my room that I'm going to be putting this on. So we're about to do an unboxing, and I'm going to show you how to set it up. All right, let's go. All right, everyone, so I am here at my desk, and as you see, I have my new printer, which is the Epson EcoTank ET 8550. Now, my other printer, the ET 2760, is over there. Now, it is for sale if you would like to purchase it. It is a very, very good printer. It prints 8.5 by 11. But my new printer prints up to a larger print, which is 13 by 19. So I'm going to be going ahead doing the unboxing of this. As you see, the box is really big. So I moved everything down, farther down, and I also got another table over there for some of my Cricut stuff, okay? So me and my husband is going to go ahead and unbox this. So me and my husband is going to go ahead and unbox this. He's going to have to, he may help me take it out, okay? It just depends on how heavy it is, all right? All right, so before I go ahead and unbox it, I just want to show you the different features of this one. It has print impressions, copy scan, which I'm going to be converting this into sublimation, okay? And all of this here. It also has some mobile printing, which you can print from your phone. But like I said, I'm going to be converting this over into sublimation. So the ink that comes with this, I will not be using this ink. I will be using, this time I'm going to be using the Hippo ink, okay? Everything is listed in the description box below. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I have my scissors here. You can open it with whatever you have. I'm just going to just cut it open here. All right. All right, y'all. So as you see, like I said, it's a really big printer, and it comes with photo paper glossy. All right. This one can't come with it. It comes with instructions. It comes with a CD, I guess, to set it up and everything, which we're going to do. All right, so we're going to, I think I'm going to have to let my husband see if he can take this out. Let's see what's in this box here. This is the ink, I think. Let me see. Okay, so here's the ink that come with this printer. It comes with, it takes 6 different inks, okay? So, like I said, I'm not using this ink, but I'm going to use the Hippo ink, all right? And it comes with the cord to plug it up. Put that over to the side. All right, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and get my husband to help me take it out the box, okay? All right, so here is the printer. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So what I'm going to go ahead and be doing, I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off. Now you want to just look around and make sure you take all of the tape off. I'm going to start here in the back. All right, just make sure you look around for the different tape to take everything off. Just like this. Okay, and as you see, there's 2 right here. And when you open it up, you just peel it from in here to take it off. Then you have this tape here. And this tape is just to hold everything in place. Okay, pull this up. And you see how that goes? That goes all the way up. Now there is tape here. Yes, this tape is to be removed also. Okay. And also it's tape here and all as well as in the front. So you go ahead and just peel all of this off. Okay. So you take that off. This here comes out. And there's tape here. There's a lot of tape, y'all. A lot of tape. Let's see. Okay, so you open this and take the tape off of here. Here. Alright, everyone. So here's my Epson printer. It's right here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and convert it over into Sublimation. I went ahead and ordered my Hippo ink. As you see, this is it right here. This is the one for the Epson ET 8550. Alright, so if you decide to get this, make sure you get the one for your printer. Okay. I also ordered some new type of sublimation paper. And I decided to try this HTV Runt sublimation paper. And this is 11 by 17. And I also got this huge one, which is 13 by 19, okay? All right, I'm going to continue to use my 8.5 by 11. I have some Ieasha 8.5 by 11 paper that I'm going to continue to use so I run out. Then I'm going to use the HTV Runt for that too. I'm going to try it, okay? So let's go ahead and set up this printer, convert it over. So what you're going to do, go ahead and turn it on. All right, so as you see right here, it's just come up with language, and I want English. Okay, so it says that you can scan the code to set up your printer with your smartphone or other smart devices. And it also says right here, as you can see, it says continue setup without the app. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue the setup without the app. So I press that, and then it says processing. So we're going to see what it does, okay? What it says to do. Alright, y'all, so this printer is super easy to set up, okay? So now it says, see the Start Here bundle with the printer or check the website to complete initialization. Alright, so excuse the noise in the background. So what I'm going to do, go ahead and find your papers that you have that came with the printer and follow the instructions, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to press OK. Alright, and it says, when filling the tank, make sure not to squeeze the ink bottle. Ink may splash. Also, make sure to match the color of the ink bottle and the ink tank, okay? So I'm going to wait to proceed, but what I want to show you is this right here. These are the instructions, okay? And just follow each of the instructions here that comes with this. Even though you convert it over to sublimation, you still must follow the instructions, okay? So first of all, the unpack, we did that. Take off all of the remove all protective materials. We did that. Okay, so now that was number 1. We did all number 1. So now we come down to number 2 where it says fill the ink tanks, okay? And then you just follow these instructions. Even though you're going to be using your own ink, we've already pressed the power button to turn it on. We already selected our language, which was English. You do it on whatever what you want, the language that you want, okay? It said open the ink tank cover, then open the cap for the black ink, and so forth, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so what you have to do in order to find it is to pull this part up, okay? Pull this all the way up, okay? And you will see this area here, okay? What we're going to do is take this part here, that's right here, this gray part, and just lift it up. Okay, so when you lift it up, you see it says black ink, then it has all the different colors right here, okay? So what you do is just pull it up and fill each of these little tanks right here with each of the colors, okay? So I'm going to be filling mine with the Hippo ink, all right? And it tells you also right here, So it tells you here, as well as in this area right here, which ink to fill up. And you must do it with the correct ink. So let's go ahead and add our ink. Then we go here to make sure that we are in the right spot. Okay, open the ink tank cover, then open the cap for the specific ink. Okay, then we go on. Once we do that, okay, it says unpack the black ink ball. Remember, we're not using the ink that came with the printer. We're going to be using whatever ink that you decide to use, which is Sublimation ink. I chose the Hippo ink. All of this will be linked in the description box below. So let me go ahead and unbox my Hippo ink. Alright. And as you see, this 8550 comes with 6 different inks. So there should be 6 different inks in this box, okay? Because it is made for the 8550. As you see, it is 6 different inks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to fill each of these up. So what we're going to do first, we're going to start with the black, okay? So BK means black. So as you see, this Hippo ink, this is the black right here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. It comes in this little syllable, what is this called? It comes in this little paper thing here that you have to cut off, okay? So go ahead, cut it off. And take this out, okay? Now I'm not going to shake it up or any of that because it didn't say do that, okay? So what I'm going to do, just going to take this top off here. Okay, take the top off. And as you see, this little part here just snaps down in this part. Okay, you see how that part looks? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check it again and make sure it says black. So black, black. So I'm going to take it and just push it down. And it pops just like that. So as you see, this is going to start being filled. Okay, you see how it's filling up right there? Okay, and you can hear it going into the tank. All right, so I'm going to let that fill up, then I move to the next one. The next one is photo black. But right now, this is the black ink that we're filling up. And once you're filling it, it looks just like this. Okay, that's the way it looks. Okay, so as you see right here, I'm going to take you in closer. As you see, it filled all the way to the top. Okay, so there's still some ink in here. It may not take all of your ink because you do not want to overfill it. Okay, so now we're going to... Okay, we're going to take this, close this part down, okay? Now we're going to move to where it says PB, which is photo black. We're going to open that. Now, this is how the photo black look with Hippo ink. It's not going to say photo black. It says, it's not going to say, it says PK instead of PB. As you see here, on this one, it says PB, which means photo black. On this ink, it says PK, okay? But it's still the same thing, which means photo black. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take it, cut the paper off, take it out, okay? All right, we're going to remove the top of it. Always check again and make sure that it is the photo black. Take it, turn it upside down, push it in. And it's going to go ahead and fill up. It doesn't take long to fill up, okay? But when it gets to this spot right here, you go ahead and take it out because you don't want to overflow it. All right, so as you see, that is full. So now I'm going to go to the C. Now the C is the cayenne. This is the cayenne color. I hope I'm saying that right. So what I'm going to do, take the top off. All right, go ahead and open the one right here. As you see, you can follow it down with your finger. Open this. This is the third one. Always go back to make sure that it does match. C for C, the same color. Take it, do the same thing. Pop it in there and let it flow. Then we'll go, then you go ahead and do the other ones like that. Okay, I have the yellow, which is actual yellow. Okay, that will be the next one. Then you have the M, which is the magenta color. Then the last one would be gray. Okay. All right, so I've already went ahead and did the C. Remember to follow it right here. C is for cayenne. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the Y for yellow. Okay, so the next one will be magenta, which is the pinkish color. As you see, it will be going into this slot right here. Okay, remember I told you to follow the colors at the top to see which opening it goes in, okay? Okay, so the magenta is filling up and it goes all the way to the top. Actually, you just put it on there, and once it's full, you just take it off like I showed you before. The last one I'm going to do is gray, which will be this one right here, okay? Then we're going to move on to see what we do next. All right, so as you see, each and every one of these are filled to the max. So what I'm going to do, you always make sure each of these are closed tightly before you put your, your little thing back down here, okay? So now what we're going to do, we're going to go and see what we're supposed to do next. So like I said, if you wanted to do the scan where you scan and doing your phone, it's quicker. But I decided not to do that when I was just going to show you how to do it this way, which is the manual way. Okay, and that's the way I wanted to do it since I haven't done this before. All right, so, okay, so we are here. It says after you put the ink in, make sure that you securely close the ink tank lids. Okay, repeat the previous steps for each color. We've already done that. Close the little tank cover and lower the scanner unit. Okay, so let me go ahead and close everything back. So this is what I'm doing, closing everything back down. All right, and it says right here, it says when filling the ink tank, make sure not to squeeze the ink bottle. Ink may splash. Also make sure to match the color of the ink bottle and ink tanks. We've already done that. It says proceed. Make sure to fill the black. Oh man, I forgot. Maybe I should have did that first. Okay, I hope I've already. Okay, so I've done all of those. Okay, press OK for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Alright, so it said press it for 5 seconds. I did that. It says make sure that all of the color inks are filled to the upper line on the ink tank. Select the start button to start an ink charging. Do not load paper until initialization is complete. So as you see, all of them are filled to the top here. I tried to put some more in that one, but it wouldn't fill up. So I'm thinking that's the max of it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and press start. Okay, so initializing, please wait. Do not turn the power off until initialization is complete, which will take about 7 minutes. So we'll be back in about 7 minutes. Alright, so as you see, it said initialization is complete. Some ink is absorbed into the maintenance box. You may see some black parts on it, but it is normal. Proceed to the print adjustment. And now it says to adjustment. So that's what we're going to do. As you see, some of the ink, once it was doing whatever it had to do, the reason why we had to wait for those 7 minutes, and you see a lot of the ink went down. So we're going to go ahead and go to adjustment, press it. Alright, so it says align the printer to get the best print quality. Adjust later or adjust now, which is recommended. I'm going to go ahead and do the adjust now. Okay, so let me see. I don't think I have to put any paper in. I guess it will let me know. Okay, it says perform a print head nozzle check to check print quality. Okay, so I think I'm going to put paper in there. Let me put some paper in here just to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and load paper in here. It says, in order to load paper, see the instructions below for loading paper in the cassettes 1 and 2. Okay, output tray, cassette 1, cassette 2, front cover. Make sure the product is done charging the ink and then lower the front cover. So what we're going to do, okay, it says the front cover, which is this part here. This is the front cover. So I'm going to go ahead and lower it or open it. Okay. Alright, so now it says pull out the paper cassette for the paper you are loading. So the paper cassette is, let's see, this right here, okay? Alright, so as you see, it comes in different ones, okay? It says 4x6, okay? Okay, so I had to open the bottom part here at the very bottom, so, you know, and it was another piece of little paper here that I had to remove. So what you do is just go ahead and open it up. And I have just some plain paper that I'm going to be inserting in here. This is to do the nozzle checks and all of that, just to make sure everything is, you know, where it's supposed to be. So I'm going to go ahead and just place that in there like that. Close this up. Okay. And you will see this is in a cassette too. Select the size and type of paper. I did the letter size paper, plain paper. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what it says. It says favorite paper settings. Okay, so let's close it. Uh-oh. Close. Okay, so perform a print here, nozzle check to check print quality. I'm gonna go ahead and print. Load paper, A4 size paper to nozzle check pattern. Let me say print. Let's see what it do, okay? Uh-oh. Let it stand it out. Okay. This is standing out on its own. So let's see what's going on, y'all. It said printed. So let's see how this do. That surprised me. I wasn't looking for that to come out, so I'm glad I did close it. I know it said keep this bottom open for this to extend out, but I didn't know what that meant. This is my first 8550 printer, so we're gonna see. Okay, look, y'all. Oh my goodness, that was really good. So this 8550. When you get to the part where it says select paper and everything, don't close this part here. Don't close this bottom part once you put your paper here, because this will extend out. So when this extend out, the paper from the bottom will print here, just like you see, you know, when I did it here, okay? So everything is looking good except the black. Now you see how that black is looking? So we're not going to, we're going to keep going. So it says right here, it says check the printed pattern and select the closer result, okay? So it has an X there and it has a circle there. So let me see how I'm going to do this. So it says print head requires maintenance, perform a print head cleaning. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run it. Cleaning starts and then the nozzle check pattern is printed. So go ahead and start it. And it says processing. So we're going to see what it do. So it came up and said cleaning. Do not turn the power off until complete. This takes about 3 minutes. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. Alright, y'all, so it did a print head clean, so let me see how it turned out. And as you see, the black is still looking the same. Everything else is looking good, except that little part right there on the brown, okay? So when this happens, you have to just continue to keep, you know, just keep doing a print head clean, okay? Alright, everyone, so I have a Mac computer. And what you have to do in order to install the software is just make sure you go and read what it says in number 4, and it says install software. And it came with this this right here, this little disc. But since I have a Mac computer, I don't have the little thing to put for the disc. So when you have a Mac computer, it tells you to just let's see, will be the Epson 8550, and then it will tell you what to select and how to go about doing everything, okay? So I went ahead and selected everything that I had to do for my Mac computer. Now, if you have a Windows or whatever computer you have, it will be different. So make sure you follow the instructions for installing the software for your Mac, Windows, or whatever computer you have, okay? All right, everyone, so as you see now, the lines are the way that it's supposed to be. So what I had to do, I had to wait 12 hours and let the ink set. And then I did another reprint. It still wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, so I let it sit a little longer. And then I did another print, and it printed out the way it's supposed to. So if your print does not come out the way that it's supposed to the first time, and then you may have to wait a couple of hours and just keep trying, and eventually the prints will come out correctly, okay? If not, just keep doing it. Do a print head clean, do everything that you have to do in order for your prints to come out. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to test everything out. We're going to do a Valentine's Day design. I'm going to go to Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to print out a design, and I'm going to press it on a shirt, and we're going to see how everything turned out. Print on my new Epson ET 8550 for the first time. All right, everyone, so this is the design that I'm going to be putting on my shirt, and I have this white jerseys shirt here, and as you see, it is 100% polyester. Okay, remember, the higher the polyester count, the better sublimation works, but you can also do it on the 50-50 blend. Okay, and I'm going to be using the HTV Runt sublimation paper. I'm going to be using the 11 by 17. So the Epson ET 8550 accepts larger formats such as the 11 by 17 and the 13 by 19 paper size. All right, so it comes with this sublimation paper, and you can just read it. It tells you everything you need to know, and also it gives you the heat transfer settings for what you need, you know, when you're pressing. But also just make sure you know your heat press and everything, because this is pretty much just an example, but make sure you go on what your heat press, you know, what set temperature and time your heat press goes with. So we're going to go ahead and print this out and go ahead and put it on this shirt. All right, y'all, so I have started the printing process, and I have my 11 by 17 paper there in the back. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how this works. This is my first print. I'm using my new Epson ET 8550. So I'm learning, and let's see, make sure I chose the right. Okay, as you see, it's coming through. So let's see how this works. I'm not sure if I should have put it on the front side or the back side. I'm not sure yet how this feeds, so we're going to see. Again, this is my first print on my new Epson ET 8550 printer. We're going to see how everything looks. And I am using the Hippo ink. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Alright, y'all, I am super excited. Let me show you how this turned out. Now, this is on my 11 by 17 HTV Runt paper. As you see, it came out beautifully. So let's go over to my heat press and heat this up, okay? All right, everyone, so here's my shirt. Always remember to take your lint roll and make sure you lint roll your shirts very well, okay? All right, so I've already put my butcher sheet up under here, and what I'm gonna do, just cut off another piece and put it in the middle. So I always put another piece in the middle because this keeps it from bleeding to the back of your shirt, okay? All right, so just cut off a piece and just place it in the middle of your shirt, just like this. All right, and I should have did this before I lint roll my shirt. And always make sure your shirts are you know, the design will be even, because sometimes your tag on the back of your shirt is not always even. So just make sure that's even. All right. So here is my 11 by 17 design. I'm just gonna cut the bottom part off. All right, so I also bought some new heat tape right here, and this will be linked in the description box. So I'm just gonna take my design and just place it, come down 4 fingers from the top, Okay, place it about in this area here, okay? And just go ahead and tape down your design. Now this tape here is a little wider, a lot wider than my old tape. The other tape I had was a little slimmer, which I like the bigger tape better. Okay, but I'm gonna have both of them linked in the description box, because some people like the wider one, some people like the smaller one. It doesn't matter, as long as you take down your design and it works for you. Okay. All right, so there's my design taped down. So now I'm gonna take another piece of butcher paper and place it over my design, just like this. I have my heat press at 350 for 60 seconds. All right. So this is the first time I'm pressing this with my new printer, okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead, push it down, and let it go. All right, y'all, so it has been 60 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead, open it up, and we're gonna see what it looks like. All right, remember to have you some gloves. I'm just gonna take a peeky peek. Oh, y'all, this is looking cute. Let me go ahead and turn my heat press off. All right, y'all, so let's see how it looks on my new printer. Oh, this is nice, y'all. Oh, I love it. This is gorgeous. Look at this. That is nice. Let me bring it in closer. All right, y'all. So this is my first design with my new Epson ET 8550. Again, I am using Hippo ink, and I use my 11 by 17 HTV Runt paper. And as you see, this is the larger print. And this look amazing on my shirt. It says, "Hey Sugar." All right, so I hope that you all have liked this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Share this video with your loved ones, friends, anyone you may know. And I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.